when we don't allow God to form us, and when it becomes difficult, when you find yourself constantly going around the same mountain, constantly falling, constantly no self-control, constantly in your emotions, constantly in your flesh. I'm talking about over and over and over and over again with no rest in your spirit. It's because you are not allowing God to form you in Christ Jesus, meaning you're not submitting your spirit over to God. You're walking in the flesh. You're in rebellion. You're in rebellion. Because once you submit and allow God to form you in Christ Jesus, you get rest in your spirit. You get rest in your emotions. You get rest in your soul. The reason why it's so hard is because you're kicking against the pricks, like he told Paul.
Yeah.
You kicking, you fighting against God's will.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard. That's why it's so tough. That's why you keep snapping out. No control, no self-control, just tripping because you fighting against God's will.
Right. And that's, I think that's, that reminds me of a post I made too. It's in conjunction with it because it's like when you're walking in obedience to God.
Yeah, I saw that.
Then the enemy doesn't have any control over your life.
Right.
But if you're not submitting to God, you're not obeying what you know He's, speaking to you and saying to you, then we automatically resort and revert back to sin and back to, like you said, going around the same mountain. We've all done it. We've all been
Keep going around the same mountain over and over and over again. Deuteronomy 1:6. God told him that you have dwelt at this mountain long enough. When God tells you something like that, that means it's time to move.